And welcome everyone to an all-new episode of the Comic Book Cast podcast, episode 184. And it's a very special day here at the Comic Book Cast offices, and by offices I of course mean the cardboard box behind the liquor store. But
Hey, it's a
Which
good
liquor
box.
store?
It's
Is
a
it
good
Tony's
box.
liquor store or Marco's liquor store?
it's Tony's is the good one.
Oh,
Okay. It's
Mafia
not the
then.
it's not the one infested with rats.
You see, we moved up. You see, before it used to be the bad liquor store, but now 4 years in, we finally moved up to a good refrigerator box behind the good liquor store, the rich
Yeah,
people's
man.
liquor
Yeah,
store.
I mean that homeless dude who keeps talking about how he's gonna fuck my wife or something like that. Like that guy or the bald headed dude.
You mean Tyrone?
Yeah. And then what's that big guy with the bald head? Yeah, like them two. They had a fight outside our offices. It was crazy.
It got really nasty. It's like, you stole my soul for the NSA.
Huh?
And then we had to jack them.
Now, what we're trying to say here is that this is actually a milestone episode for us here at the Comic Book Cast. Armin, who sadly couldn't be here because he's still burnt out from Montreal and because he's still busy editing the really awesome con footage that we got, which will probably be in a video very soon. He couldn't be here, so it is I, Joel, helping run the show this week. Joining me is Sean.
Oh, wait, shit, you started with me. Oh, man, this is awkward.
We do this.
Hey, everybody.
It's Sean, Joe.
All right, Joe. All I want to know is, in that con footage, is there strip club footage?
We walked by like 3 strip clubs on the way to the actual club that we went to, and Armin's like, you know what, if my wife wasn't here, Joe, we totally would hit up these clubs. So yeah, there's that. Matt.
Yo.
And joining us all the way from the far-off lands of the Control Breakers, it's Tristan.
It's weird.
That's a
I'm
far off
usually-
land. That's really.
It's
The
weird.
far-off land known as California.
I'm usually Sean's replacement.
The alien lands of California.
I love the fact that Tristan is basically my replacement. Like, all he is just a mixture of Joel and me, meaning that he sucks so much.
I would say Tristan has a little Matt in him too. Didn't you say he's like the?
Oh yeah, he
Matt
doesn't
of
say
the-
shit.
Yeah, no, I thought you were gonna say like he also has the Trollosaurus type of effect.
But when he picks his moment, he's really good and can get some funny jokes in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What we're
Yeah,
saying
but-
is Tristan is basically Super Skrull of the comic book cast. He just has a little bit of everyone in him.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel so bad.
So yeah, but before we came on today, Armin was telling us that we're very close or we already passed it. The anniversary. Oh no, it's today. It's the 7th.
Today.
It's today. It's the 4-year anniversary of Comic Book Cast. We've been doing this for 4 years, everyone. Is that not freaking insane?
It's insanity because I remember doing the very first episode. Like it was, yeah, you know all the people we don't mention on the show.
You're gonna mention
Chad.
anyway.
Like
Oh, yeah.
Lance, Ryan, Ben.
You gotta pour 40 out for Lance.
Yeah. Oh, Lance. I miss Lance honestly.
Wherever he
40.
is. Like, every anniversary we say we're going to track down Lance and drag him in. Just be like, hey, man.
I still have him on Facebook, but I don't even talk to the guy. But it's like I should just drag him in, be like, hey Lance, you on Skype? Yeah, why? Put him in.
Guess what? You're in the 4-year anniversary show, mofo.
Like 4 years, he's like, oh man, I remember that when we used to review comics on the main show itself.
Wow, how far we've come.
That was
What if he's still waiting? Because y'all told him, all right, guys, Lance, we're gonna get you for the main show one day.
He's just
still
waiting on Skype. He's just waiting on Skype.
Like, it's that picture.
They gotta
where
call any minute now.
It's that picture of a skeleton like waiting for a Half-Life like 3 or some shit.
It's on day 67.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sean, about all the stuff that's changed there. I remember when I was just a guest in like episode 13 or 14, I can't remember which one. But yeah, you guys used to review comics on the show.
Yeah, and what was one
forgot
time
about
me
that.
and Lance actually got 2 Green Lantern books mixed up, so we started reviewing them at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Like, we thought they were the same book, so we're like, I'm talking about events that like didn't happen in his book, and he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, that sounds like such a confusing mess.
It was
That's hilarious.
a huge mess, and it was one time where I talked about Ultimatum, the entire Ultimatum like story on the main
God.
show, and I was like, man, I could do like then. This is before we even split these off into videos, like because it would be good for video, like what me and Tom did for Batman Earth 1 and all that shit, but like that shit was a huge mess because no one knew what the fuck I was talking about because there were no visuals, and plus no one really listened.
Yeah,
Because I was going on forever.
now we call that mess Blood Sweat Comics, where Matt and I try and talk about books to one another. I remember.
Yeah, and y'all left Sean out.
Yeah. But hey, as I've said many a times, there is like an open door on Blood Sweat Comics. If anyone wanted to come on, they're more than welcome to.
Yeah, Joe. That would work if I would know when the fuck you recorded.
Mondays at 10. Mondays at 10.
It's the only show that has a set time.
I know, right? Can you believe that?
Wait, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
10 p.m. Because you know,
Well,
'cause
yours
Matt's for
time, 'cause-
Australia.
No
That's like
shit, because I'm like I'm super awake at that point.
You should get on then. I mean, we picked that time because Matt in Australia. And the funny thing is that like Blood Sweat Comics went from being one of the most infrequent shows, much like Control Breaker. Sorry, Tristan. To
Ain't my fault.
yeah, Armin's not here. We can blame it all on him.
I blame it all on me anyway.
To being the only show with a set time because it needs to have a set time because you know with the whole time difference
Yeah,
and everything.
shit. B Team actually had a set time where we would always go at my time 7 p.m.
Yeah.
There was a
and
signal that Sean put out for BT.
yeah, I would like, and then Tom, like Tristan, you already know this. Tom would always be like, "Hey, what time is it?" Like we never have a
Like
we
literally,
never.
we would tell him the day
would tell
of what time is it? It's like 2 p.m. What time is it? 7. What time is it? It's 5 right now. What time is it? 7, Tom. He's okay.
Like how long until it goes? I'm like, dude, we're going at this time. We always go at this time. And he's like, we never have a set time. And I'm like, yes, we do. I say it every single time we do it.
You know, something I always wanted to do for the channel, but it would be difficult to do because we're spread all over the place. I wanted to shoot a behind the scenes for Comic Book Cast, but make it like a comedy sketch where it's like, well, you know, every Wednesday I wake up early at the crack of noon, roll out of bed, and then start reading comics.
I could totally do that if I had a good fucking camera. I could just have somebody film me just rolling out of bed, just getting up and like just sitting on Skype for like 5 hours until someone
Just
notices.
film it on one of those old flip phones.
There you go.
Someone notices that he's like, "Oh, hey, Sean's on. Do you want to add him?" No.
Sean has been blocked.
And then in the background we just have Armin just drinking heavily and literally with a whip that he's cracking on us, where it's like, come on, Joel, that Futures End ain't gonna review itself. Put in another dick joke. You need at least 3 dick jokes.
Oh man, I don't know why, but now that we're like this whole idea, the whole behind the scenes thing, I'm like, man, we could just like show how our ideas got started. You know, it'd be like, oh, how did the you know the CBC Rift Theater thing start? Oh, Sean stayed up all night watching Mystery Science Theater, like all night for an entire week, all summer. You know, just watching Mystery Science Theater and just like, oh, you know, like maybe we should do some riffs. And then Ben comes in and steals the idea.
And I fully supported the idea of riffs. Of course, my thing was I wanted to do, you know, what is it, like good and bad cartoons, because I was a huge fan of Hellfire Comms back when I used to listen to them, although I don't think they do commentaries anymore. I think they've gone full
They
Let's
do,
Plays.
just very for like special occasions and
Right.
stuff.
Oh, hey, Tristan knew what I was talking about. Awesome.
I know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Thanks, Tristan.
I keep up with the comms.
Thanks, Tristan. You just got promoted now to guy who understands what Joel was saying.
Which
That one
means you
time-
got promoted to a title of nothing.
Tristan is now the Scottie Pippen to Joe's Michael Jordan now, just because like yeah, he gets me. Tristan gets
you
me.
are my Pippin, Tristan. You are my Pippin.
And Oh man, I would love to do a behind the scenes video of like Ben trying to do reviews and like I like honestly, even though I'm like literally the exact opposite of Ben, like he's pitch white and I'm pitch dark.
Sean,
And
you're never gonna let this go, are you?
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I love to do like him doing reviews, and I'll be like, I'll just sit there with my giant Jesus poster just right behind me, and he'd
Jesus
be like,
loves you, Sean. He loves
and he's
you
just
a
sitting there
bunch.
staring at his computer and his comics like, should that do work? No. He stares at like the food that his mom brought into his room and he goes, I'm gonna talk about this on camera.
We can talk all about how Joel used to write scripts for the longest time, but through a combination of ball busting and time loss, he's just like, oh, fine, I'm not going to do it anymore.
No, you know you still write scripts.
But only for certain videos. Like, I'm doing a Where Are They Now on Power Rangers actors to coincide with the movie. That I'm writing because I need to keep the information
No,
straight.
because seriously, like even when you talk to fans and videos,
It's all scripted.
you sound so fucking fake, you son of a bitch. You're just like, you're like, hey guys, I'm drinking whiskey, even though it's apple juice. Hey guys, whatever. You want to buy my new grill?
It's hard cider.
Hard
Yeah,
cider,
hard
man.
cider.
I like that. Hey man, I can't help it if I'm good on the mic. I can't help it if I can
Oh.
cut good promos.
Yeah, you could
Oh,
cut
he's
good
about to
pro-
spit a freestyle right
Like,
now.
look,
Go, Joe.
legitimately, I can't cut a fucking promo, but I could out wrestle your ass. Yeah.
It's true. We'll have to do that where it's like, man, Joel's shit in the ring, but he can cut amazing promos.
He's basically Bull Dempsey.
Yeah.
He can't do shit.
And and before this whole careens into a big wrestling conversation, which I know Matt's already getting quiet because he's like, oh god, they're talking wrestling.
Yeah,
Before we actually get to the news this week, because there's only a couple stories, what did everyone do this week?
You mean this weekend?
What week is it?
the
It's
weekend?
It's the
The
week.
list
Yeah,
of-
the weekend. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's the Comic Con week. So
I mean,
Yeah.
everyone knows what I did, and everyone's gonna get to see video of what I and Armin did. So I'm asking you guys what you did.
Well, 4th of July, I spent the entire day with my girlfriend. Like I said, we played Double Dragon Neon. We watched the first 2 episodes of Daredevil, which she really loved, because she thought she wasn't gonna like it because she didn't like the Ben Affleck movie.
Who doesn't like Daredevil?
Yeah. So we
or
watched
like
that.
the character or the.
No, she
Oh.
just
Show.
yeah,
Oh, well, that okay.
yeah, she didn't like the movie, so she thought she wouldn't like the show. But she,
Yeah, that's
as soon as the fucking human trafficking part of the first episode popped up, she squeezed the shit out of my hand and was like, "Why is this not set in Atlanta? Atlanta's like the fucking capital of this shit."
It is a scary scene too. Like it really is, where those Russians are just like, we are going to steal a child directly from this car because we're so evil.
Yeah,
Oh, I
she
know,
was.
man. I was like, wow.
She was like, "Is that child significant?" I'm like, "No." So he's just a random child. Yeah, he's just like, and I was like, I'm like, babe, let me tell you the story about this guy I know named SJ.
They based this character on him, but they had to tone it down.
For TV, he was too raw for Netflix.
It was too raw.
What about everyone else? What did everyone else have
Well,
going on?
Barbecue, man.
I got half of the Arkham fan base to hate me on one video.
Well,
Well, you
Isn't
mean
that
all
really
the-
easy to do?
That
Just,
was bound to
no,
happen.
just
All the
because,
potatoes.
no, it's just because I didn't want to go on some theories about who the new Batman could be, and they're all giving me shit on
Who
the
gives
video.
a shit? They're not going to be in any games, so
Yeah.
That was my weekend. I was surprised at that.
So I'm assuming no one saw the U.S. women's soccer team go women's sports.
But
Like-
no, I'm
Joe.
cool with women's sports. I'm just
I'm
not
not.
cool with sports in general.
Did you not
But
see that
I don't
good
know.
Divas
I guess
match?
that was a big team.
That was a good Divas match at Beast and East.
Well, the other thing is that what is it? The American mechanical teams challenged Japan to a mech
I
battle.
saw that.
See, it was a
I
good
saw that.
weekend for America, kind of, because I remember they said on the news that some guy lost some race against the UK. Because, like, America, like, some guy who represented the United States lost a race against the UK because he got cocky at the last couple seconds. I'm like, that's so America.
Very much.
He
so.
got what?
He got cocky.
Got too
Like,
cocky.
he was like,
Oh,
I
of course he
won,
got
and then the guy from
Yeah.
UK, like, sprinted and barely won.
Of course he got fucking cocky. He was like, America, we got the Baconator, we got the
Yeah.
fucking,
The Baconator.
we're taking down all those disrespectful queers.
Yep, that's America for you.
Man,
America.
I hate those fucking people.
Tell me about it.
Fucking
Now,
do.
now, believe it or not, we are actually a comic book podcast, and we actually do have some comic book news this week. And the first one, and I'm really glad Tristan could be here for this one because this is very
No.
much in his wheelhouse. And that is apparently this week we saw some leaks from what might very well be a brand new Superman game that's in the works.
Yeah,
It's a
look-
Watch Dogs mod.
bullshit?
It looks, yeah, it says that the world was Watch Dogs, so it was like just photoshopped.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
photoshopped.
Looks fake.
Oh, well, I saw a Brainiac thing this morning on Twitter, and it made me want to believe.
Because we all
Crazy
know
want to believe.
no Superman game is gonna be as good as the Nintendo 64 Superman game.
No,
That's
I'm
the
not gonna-
pinnacle of
Well,
success.
Joe,
Not gonna
Joe,
lie.
when you say that, actuality, there was gonna be a PlayStation port to that, but it got canned.
Oh.
Dude, Superman 64 was actually not that bad.
I don't even remember.
I don't know. I actually played it. I don't know
Yeah.
what everyone was complaining about.
Did you
I don't
pass the rings?
Sean, fly.
Oh, I flew through those fucking rings. It was that car part I couldn't get past.
That game always made me sad because it was in the same universe as Superman the animated series, and I'm like, no.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it
What?
was. Yeah.
Yeah, the character designs were taken
Oh.
from the series.
I'm pretty
I
sure
just
they had
thought it
some
was-
voices from the show too.
Oh yeah,
I just thought
and-
they wanted to be similar because the animated series was out at the same time. I didn't
No,
know it was
no.
actually the same.
No, it's just based.
You know,
based on.
I know we've talked about this in past episodes, but I guess it bears repeating here. You know, what would everyone's ideal Superman game be if we had a chance to actually
Superman
make
Returns.
Oh, I got it. Just
Yeah, Superman
think-
Returns.
No, just think Pokemon Snap, but with Clark Kent.
with Clark Kent?
Oh.
You're taking
Pictures
pictures of like
Joe.
stuff that.
Joe, you win. You fucking win.
But what would he throw instead of apples? Would he throw like I don't know,
He throw kryptonite.
just throwing it
I
out?
don't know
Get-
how.
You just throw Jimmy Olsen or.
Oh.
He throws Jimmy Olsen.
There's no one hot dogs and burgers.
Love it. So American. No, apple pie. He'd throw apple
Yes.
pie for America.
No, he throws Zod.
He throws hot.
Throw before Zod.
Zod be like, I will find him every time you fucking throw him.
Ow, ow.
Throw him.
I'm heck.
Well, it's just it looks fake. I mean, there's other games that were better, like the canceled Flash game or the Daredevil game. It actually looks cool.
Dude, the Flash game actually looks pretty cool.
It did.
It's just a sad because those two games were actually looking pretty good before they got canned.
True.
To be honest, like, what other? I mean, sure, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's probably gonna get another game because
Oh, of course.
he's always the one who had like him and Batman probably gonna get another game
More
somehow.
games
Just-
than anybody.
But, like-
just don't be Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Why don't they just do? I don't want to say copy the same exact formula as Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but kind of in that vein. But Justice League, DC type stuff. I
They
mean,
did that with Justice League Heroes.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
was like so
yeah.
long ago now.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Joe forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot that for a
about-
second. I was like,
I
oh,
forgot
shit.
about that shit too.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna make another Injustice, so that's something. That's Injustice too.
Are they? I haven't been hearing.
Yeah,
much on
they
Injustice.
confirmed that they're making
I-
Injustice 2, but they're
I
waiting
mean,
till-
I think after I give it a year or two and it'll come out. Like, I think they're still just working on it because after MK, X came out, so.
I was gonna say they have to make an Injustice 2 now. Freaking the Injustice comic series is so ridiculously popular. They need somewhere to go to tell more stories than that now.
Really do.
Like, man, to think that the comic tie-in had grown so popular off a game that did okay, but that the comic tie-in did way better than they ever expected it would.
I mean, it was so popular that they're like, you know what, we gotta have it in Convergence, even if it's for a little bit.
Even if it's just for a little,
Like,
and even
it's-
if they kill that universe. In
Yeah,
that
like
moment.
there was no point in doing that, but they're like, you know what, it's so popular, let's bring it on.
Actually,
It's so popular, Superman has a fatality.
he does. Actually, you know what? Speaking of comic tie-ins and DC stuff, there. Hey, Joe, have you had a chance to read that Gods and Monsters thing for Superman?
I have it like ready because I want to read it, but I haven't like had time to read them.
Yeah.
But I know Batman and Superman have came out, but I don't know if any others have came out. I want to read it because I like the shorts. I really do.
They are, and you would dig the Superman one the most because it's the tale of Hispanic Superman.
What?
Oh, that's all. Like I'm now like this Superman. Like I've always liked Superman was my first hero, but this one is like, yo, we gotta push him now. We gotta push him more
That's-
because they had
No,
a
Joe.
Val Zod as a black Superman. Now we have Hispanic Superman.
Now you have
Joe.
Hiran Gutierrez, I think is his name.
He's getting in trouble. He'd be getting the chancla.
Wait, hang on. Okay, guys, you guys are blowing my fucking mind right
Oh,
now.
with Hispanic
So,
Superman.
so you mean to tell me if me and Joe got super buff, like I could, like you can be fucking
his name again?
Hispanic Superman, and I could be Earth 2 Superman.
You really could. Matter of fact, you should work on that for the next con. Come as the many different flavors of Superman.
Well, I forget what's his name. The Superman. He said something Gutierrez.
Yeah, Hiran is his name.
Heron?
Heron.
I would have imagined like a Juan or a Jose.
No, it's heroin.
Because here's the funny thing: in the Gods and Monsters universe, their Superman is not the son of Jor-El. He's the son of Zod, and he crashes not in Kansas, but crashes in Mexico, where he is raised by migrant workers.
Do you know which part of Mexico?
They don't say. I think it's just Mexico.
I wish they would go a little bit more detail. That'd be awesome.
And his powers activate when he's in the field with his family, picking stuff, and like the cruel manager has crop dusters fly over because he's like, screw them Mexicans, I don't care.
That's kind of that's fucked up. Like that's as if I was a fucking superhero during like slavery. My powers will manifest like when slave masters come by and just randomly hit us.
Yeah, and that's when his powers manifest.
Really?
And he blows all the poison away with his super breath, and I'm like, that's so.
You kind of get like he's still like in that short with the Brainiac. He still has that thing like you have to learn to control. You know, he has that empathy, but he'll do what is necessary. Like more so than just snapping a neck. You know, he'll be a little bit more crazy.
What's beautiful about this like Superman story too, and what I'm going to mention in my review, I haven't actually recorded it yet, is this idea that Superman has always like been representative of the idea of the American dream in the Golden Age. Like, man, he's an immigrant from another world who made good, and everyone loves him. So I love they update that for this day and age to where now he's the son of Mexican migrant workers. And it's given him this take on justice where he's like, you know what? There was never any justice for us and our people. The only justice we have is the justice we can make.
That is some true stuff, man. Like seriously, I liked the short. Like out of the shorts, the three of them came out. I like the Superman one the most. Wonder Woman was second, and Batman was third. Even though I just don't like the whole like weird. I just don't like the whole excessive of like
You don't like him killing villains.
I'm kind of half and half on it because I like the whole Silent of the Lambs thing that it had in the beginning, but then it was just like Harley Quinn like started saying bitch and is like, you know, there's blood everywhere. I was like, that's a little too far.
As Matt would say, it's like, did you cut yourself on the edginess of this? Did you cut yourself on the edge? Personally, I'm okay with it, if only for it's like, look, this is the edgy universe. This is the edgeverse for once. That's the point.
I don't mind the whole like how the heads were inside the refrigerator, and you know there's dead bodies that's still there, and how it's just a little bit darker and how he's a vampire. I just don't like I've never been a fan of excessive killing and excessive, cussing because, you know, I don't like Punisher for that reason.
Well, I was okay with him, you know, killing, but he had, you know, at least he had a kind of a code where he would only suck blood from villains.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, Joe came down with a bad case of being a pussy.
Yo, that's just my thing. Hey, that's just,
I know, I'm just fucking with you, man.
You know, that's why
I know it's your thing.
That's always like Superman and like Shazam back in the day.
Then don't watch Dio do all of his cool shit from JoJo.
You know what though? I say that, yet I love the Saw movies.
True.
I freaking love the Saw movies.
Oh fuck, my throat hurts.
And if it was Bruce Wayne and if it was Clark Kent, I would have a problem. But that it's, son of Zod and that it's, Kirk Langstrom, I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I like that's cool. Like they're these different types of characters, and maybe it's not just more so the killing excessive thing. I think it's more so that these used to be superheroes and now they're being super edgy. You know what I mean? There's a line. I mean, if you think the Man of Steel Superman's edgy, no, these characters are edgy.
This takes it even further, where it's like, you ain't seen nothing yet.
That's not edgy. Man of Steel Superman, that is not edgy. That is just a little bit more serious.
That's just boring.
Now, now to pull the curtain up for a second there, Tom just showed up. Does someone want to add Tom to the chat now?
Wait, we're breaking kayfabe.
We're gonna
Breaking
break
kayfabe.
kayfabe right now for 4 years. We're gonna break it.
I'm not adding them.
We're gonna
I
break
don't.
the.
I don't want to be the one to like mess it up if it messes up.
I'm not adding them.
Gotta break the walls
Wait,
down.
hang on. Which Tom is it?
Tom, our Tom, main Tom.
The
Yeah.
good one.
Oh, so it's not. Yeah. I was just about to say, is it the good one?
There, okay, he's being added. Hopefully this don't fuck shit up. I know sometimes
leave,
it
leave
does.
this into the podcast.
Oh, you bet I'm leaving this in. You
Leave
can
this.
only imagine I'm leaving this into
Yeah.
the podcast.
you think Joel would edit this out?
No.
Yeah, Army.
That's work, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
I'm looking at the Superman from Justice League Gods and Monsters. I have the mustache. I can do the hair. I have the under, like the chin, like the goatee. I just don't have. I need to connect it more. That's the thing. It's the connecting part.
See,
the only
I
thing.
don't have that shit. I can't.
Like my stuff grows like quick now. Like I have to shave it every just couple days.
My shit doesn't connect. My stuff. I look like Joe when I grow my facial hair out.
I have to shave a lot. That's why.
I think you could make a good Valzad.
I could do. I could do it. I could do this guy. I could do a Heron Gutierrez.
And moving on from there, although not moving on very far, because we are still very much in the wheelhouse of DC as it is. New magazine covers as well as some other pictures have shown up featuring the DC Trinity.
The badly photoshopped one.
I'm 50-50 because for me,
The puffy Batman.
I like the look on them. I just think Entertainment Weekly got so lazy on the cover. Like
It's
really.
Well, those photos are actually 2 years old.
No, but I know that. But I mean, Entertainment Weekly could have did anything else with it. Look at Deadpool. No.
Yeah,
Should've
Deadpool
did, like,
puts
an action
Man of Steel
shot.
to shame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, you know what?
hey,
to be
Tom.
honest, though,
Hey.
I even though I'm 50, like I like the look of the suits. That you get the full look of all the suits. It's as boring. Like I just they recently showed like a comparison of the first Avengers. I'm like, wow, they're both so bland. Like they just wanted to show off the characters. I get it, but they both could like at least the Batman v Superman one could have did something different and showed like at least a little like done some type of background, you know, because it's just white.
Yeah. My thing and my takeaway from it is I'm like, guys, this is the Trinity. This is important. You really had to Photoshop 3 separate pictures together. You couldn't get the 3 actors in the same room and take a
You really
new-
had to
That would-
make
that's
Ben
the
Affleck
effort.
look like a human
Yeah.
Cheetos puff.
I'm at least glad like.
Stay puff.
I don't know why, but I swear I saw. I guess because people wanted to compare. That's why they were doing the whole like first Entertainment Weekly cover of the Avengers. I won't say like I get that they both wanted, like I said, they both wanted to show the heroes, but it's just and at least the thing I could give the Batman v Superman one a little bit more credence is that they had room to show the full suit. You know, they had the room with the Avengers. There's too many of them to show all of it. You know, all the suits, and they just showed like the upper body. So that's the only cool thing I could get out of this Batman v Superman thing was that they showed all the suit, and I like that Superman has a little smile, like he has a little one,
That's
like
nice.
just a little one compared to Batman's like
They
super.
photoshopped that too.
He's smiling because he knows he's gonna murder the photographer after.
Like I like the suits, even if I know we know Batman can move his neck. It's just I don't know why they
Which
didn't
is
show it in
nice.
this one because in that set pick for Suicide Squad, he can move his neck without having to move his body. I don't know why it didn't show here.
A fan actually tweeted me something funny last night in the fallout of these pictures. He's like, "Hey Joel, Ben Affleck has like one of the most distinctive chins in all of
Wait.
Hollywood, right? Maybe the world." I'm like, "Yeah." So you mean to tell me that they wouldn't be able to figure out that Bruce Wayne is Batman just by looking at his chin? And I'm like, I don't have an answer for this.
See, that's the same thing as Oliver Queen and his
with
goatee.
face recognition,
true.
they could.
How can he not know Green Arrow's Oliver Queen because of his goatee? He's the only one
It's the
probably
same with
rocking that
Superman
goatee.
and glasses.
Yeah,
Clark Kent
so-
in the movies never
like-
wore glasses until 5 minutes till the end.
It's like it's one of the things like it's weird, but it's it's like a thing in comics that's just never
very
gonna go
comic
away.
Booky, yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
it's never gonna go
suspension
away.
of disbelief, where it's like, hey, I'm Lois Lane, a Pulitzer Prize-winning frickin' journalist. I can't tell the difference between glasses on and glasses off.
Yeah, and you know it's so. Honestly, I feel like people are at least competent enough that they would know the difference. You know, it's
Yeah.
just
Bruce Wayne, why do you keep talking about clam chowder all the
Clam
time? I don't get that. Why do you keep talking about Jeremy Renner and you robbing banks?
And your cat and the Harvard, yeah. There's
Yeah,
no
why do you
Harvard,
keep
yeah,
talking about the
there's
habit?
I
You're
kind of
rich.
hope.
You don't work in the habit.
I know we talked about it, and we probably will have like a podcast after each panel, whatever. It's for like Star Wars or whatever. I hope that they kind of confirm that Batman. I mean that Bruce, that Ben Affleck will direct Batman, because I kind of get him mixed up.
Yeah, I just
That
want a
would be nice.
confirmation on that already because it seems like it's going to happen.
Like,
I can't-
imagine the town, but with Batman. Imagine how great that would be.
I can't believe I just like confused like Ben Affleck with just like either Bruce Wayne or Batman. Like,
By God, he's becoming the character. I don't know where one ends and the
Oh
other
man,
begins.
I cannot believe he's being all puffed up like the suit he's wearing.
you know what though? Like, I don't know about how y'all feel about, this was in Batman Begins where he can't turn his neck, he has to turn his whole body.
Oh, yeah.
I said it once before. I think it makes him look more intimidating when he has to turn his body.
Yeah,
I think it
prefer
looks fucking hilarious.
Well, that could be one way, but I think me, Tom, and Armin once agreed that you can look intimidating as heck because like, oh snap, he's freaking his whole body like he's gonna mess me up whether he's just moving his neck.
Man,
Like,
I
that's
I
it,
remember there was a behind-the-scenes documentary for Batman Begins where Christian Bale was describing what it was like wearing the suit. And he described the cow's neck as being like a panther, and he said it made him feel powerful. And he really did move in a much more powerful way in Batman Begins. Maybe in terms of helping him play the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why he was so much better as Batman in
Than he was-
Begins.
And then he was when he was like, you'll pee in a padded cell forever. What?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? How do you
That's
pee
not
in a
Batman.
padded cell forever? I mean, I tried peeing in a padded cell forever, and it did not work out for me.
Let's test this out. How about one of us goes to jail? They go crazy.
Yeah, Sean, go to
Sean
jail.
Catholic
Otherwise,
Catholic.
he's
Go to
gonna
the
get
psych
you in jail.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Since I'm the darkest, I'm more likely to go to jail.
I was gonna say, not to think in stereotypes or anything. I'm just saying, in the States, in the South, if one of us were to go to jail,
Hey, since I'm Hispanic, how do you guys not know I'm podcasting from jail?
right?
Oh, you're like, hey, Fat Tony, can you please hold your ass up in the air? I need more signal.
You got like a computer made out of a bar of soap.
The guy, like one of the wardens, is like, "Hey, yo, Joe, you gotta turn that off. It's not, you got for count. You gotta get ready for count." And I'm like, "Bro, can't you see what I'm doing here?"
He's
I'll
like,
pay
give,
you-
give me
I'll put you
5 more
money."
minutes. Give me 5 minutes. He's like, what are you gonna give me for 5 more minutes, man? Just here, take my cigarettes, man. Shit.
And there's like, what was one of the prison names, Joe? Like,
Ice
Pers-
Mike and Crazy Phil.
no, Crazy Phil and Ice Mike. Like, hey, Joe, tell Joe we said what's up.
You see, that's what you guys didn't know. Joe is not only editor-in-chief of the site, but he's also editor-in-chief of the prison fan base.
Yeah, he goes, hey man, like one of the Aryans walks up to Joe and he goes, hey man, I saw what you posted on Reddit. I ain't like that. we don't talk about the Confederate flag here.
I imagine like when I go, I imagine in prison there's like these stereotypes of what they're doing. Like the black guys, they're working out. The white guys are working out. The black guys are playing basketball. The Mexicans are gambling and go fish or something.
Of course, the most
They're
gangster
both-
game ever
They're playing
created.
Phase 10.
I imagine like I'm just sitting there and then like, all right, yo, Joe, if I win this round of goldfish, you gotta let me on the podcast. I'm like, I don't know, Joe will allow it. Like, I don't know, you gotta tell him.
I see Joe like just trading cigarettes for comic books.
Nice.
Dude, yes. It's like, yo, you got that new Green Arrow? It's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, man,
It's-
yo, the warden don't know, man. I stole it from his own comic collection.
Yo, man, I got that JLA number 2 with that
Dude.
variant cover, man.
Yo, man, I
It's
got
like-
that
it's like-
ultimate end. I got that ultimate end.
It's like I'm just there like doing goldfishes, and then one of the like guys comes up, and is like, yo, Joe, you got that new Secret Wars? I heard something happens badass with Doom. Like, you know, I got it. Meet me in the library, bro. You know the usual spot.
Yeah, meet me in the library. You see dudes getting raped in the library. Be like, yo, man, just ignore them. That's a good distraction. from
They're
the
a cover.
guards.
That's a cover.
That's a cover for
And
Joe's
you
black
look
market
over.
comic trade.
You look over. Thanks, Derpwin, for being a cover for the rape victim.
Like, I'm telling you, I know some good spots to hide the comics from the wardens. Like in the beds, maybe one's under the toilet, or inside the toilet, like where the water is in the top. Maybe I'll go Prison Break and like
It's all
What the fuck are we
animated.
talking about?
I don't know. I'm
Talking
just
about the
thinking
black
Prison
market
Break
comic
right now.
trade. We're gonna start when we go to jail.
I would love it if like fucking was just in Prison Break and then like fucking Joe is goddamn like fucking
Sucre.
Teabag.
No, I was gonna say Sucre because he's
No, you're
the
not Sucre, you're
Latin one.
Teabag.
No, I don't want to be the rapist.
You fuck everybody.
No, I want to be Sucre just because like he's just there and like he makes the funny jokes and he's the one who has to do all the work. Like the Latin guy he is, he has to do most of the work while Michael Scofield's out.
He's just chilling, yeah.
Just talking about fucking Prison Break like how I talk about wrestling.
Dude, Prison Break's a pretty good show. Like the first two
It's
seasons
good.
are
The
good.
two
The
seasons.
other two,
And you know what? Speaking of people who broke out of prison, we actually do have some news here, and that is that we've gotten some stills, we've gotten some screenshots from the new Guardians of the Galaxy animated series.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
them.
it has the same feel as the other like the
I'm looking them
Hulk
up right
Smash
now.
or Agents of
Yeah, it's very much in the same vein of animation. My only hope for this, and I know we've complained about this before, that we're not fans of the more kid-friendly, comedy-centric stuff that the Marvel animated shows go for. But if any series would be able to pull that off, well, I think it would be Guardians, because the Guardians movie is really, really funny.
I think it'll work out, and whether it's connected to their animated universe thing of Agents of Smash and Avengers Assemble, well, I guess we'll have to see. But
It
I-
looks
to be hon-
fine.
I haven't seen an animated show since Legend of Korra. Like I haven't.
Not watching Rebels, man? You ain't watching the
Oh
Rebels?
wait, never mind. Rebels. I forgot about Rebels.
I'm loving Rebels.
I forgot about Rebels.
So
Okay,
good.
Rebels and Legend of Korra are really the only ones I've seen in the last 5 years, if that's not counting Last Airbender, because
that had like some complexity to it.
because I don't like Young Justice, but I don't like Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't like Agents of Smash. I don't like Avengers Assemble. Maybe I've seen a couple episodes of them. Really couldn't get into them, but I like Legend of Korra was the only one recently after the Earth's Mightiest Heroes and the Young Justice era. Like after that, like Legend of Korra was probably the only one I could watch, and Rebels. So
I miss Young Justice so much.
everybody
Don't we all?
does.
Don't we all?
I still haven't seen Star Wars Rebels until that shit's over.
Oh, really? You're waiting? You're playing the long
Yeah,
game?
I'm the guy that always waits till the show's done to watch it.
That's
But
fair.
to be honest, like you work a lot, so you don't have that much time.
I really don't.
Oh, you don't. Oh, never mind. I just.
So
The only thing I watched
on the bandwagon.
I was
The
just giving you.
only the only thing I watch regularly is maybe porn.
Got you. That's the
Maybe.
exception.
Sean is very up to date on Bang Boss.
No, not Bang Bus. I just go to Pornhub and just scour the verified amateurs. I'm like, who's uploading their stuff now? And I treat it like YouTube. I subscribe to people. I'm sending them messages saying if I can join.
Good. You're saying good job. These videos got me through some very hard times.
No,
thank you.
I'm literally like, okay, guys, I can never do a podcast unless I'm watching your videos. Hey, come check us out at comicbookcast.com. Check out our YouTube channel.
Called AVX.
And that's why Sean is building up the porn star fan base to go with the prison.
Yeah,
fan base.
cause honest, oh shit, if we had a prison fan base, that'd be fucking sick. They'd be like, hey Sean, I want to visit, like, I want you to visit me in prison because cause I'm gonna get executed today, and
You find out that inmates are getting your face tattooed on their asses.
What you
I
don't know,
would-
Sean, though, is that we do have a prison base, and we also have a hooker fan base and a pimp fan base.
I mean,
So-
hookers are dying of fucking AIDS, and they're like, they don't even know what we're doing. They don't have a computer. They could barely like keep their lips from blustering out.
Well, hey, I mean, they listen to us on their phones when they're on the corner for those long hauls of home.
Dude, have you ever watched that HBO show, like fucking Hookers at the Point or something like that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I've seen that shit, and I'm just like, yeah, hookers they don't listen to us. They don't do shit. It's depressing, but I
It's
masturbate to
like
it.
Wendy in Breaking Bad, like that thing where they just show her daily life.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
it's just like I mean, it's horrible, but I masturbate to it. It's like when I go to myfreeblog.com.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like there's actually a category like on a good porn sites. They always have categories like BBW, amateur, whatever, big tits, whatever. But on myfreeblog.com, they have fucking like hookers, prostitutes, thoughts.
True, they do.
And I look at it and I'm like, this is disgusting, but I can't look away.
Can't stop.
Like
now.
some of them actually sound like fucking Marge's sisters. They're like, hurry up and stick a dick in my head. And I'm like, why the fuck you sound like Burgess Meredith? Like, it's so weird, but yeah, I masturbate to it all the time.
I like you get nice and whispery there, just if it wasn't, creepy enough.
I'm like, this is disgusting, but I can't stop coming. Like, it's great.
Are you freaking Mr. Plinkett now? Oh, I can't.
Oh man, when I played Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition as Virgil, oh fuck. I literally called my girlfriend and told her I was cheating on her.
With Virgil.
I was like, babe, there's a video game called Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and it's so fucking good. I just jizzed everywhere. She was like, Sean, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm sorry. You can't make it do it like this game does.
I feel like I'm going to go to hell for this segue, but then again, I've already been going to hell.
Speaking of slavery, Selma.
Years. No, actually, I was going to say, speaking of My Free Black. Selma direct.
That's the same shit.
More or less. And that is.
Speaking of slavery.
And that is that the Selma director will apparently not be helming Black Panther after all. When asked about it, she cited creative differences, which is something we're beginning to hear a lot now. At least the creative differences came out now, and we're not in another Edgar Wright situation where it's like, oh, the movie actually got underway before they left.
Yeah, like, I mean, what's her name? Ava DuVernay. Like, Selma was great, and she would have did great, but I feel her, like, I think she wanted to go, like, a little bit, not straight up, like, it's Edgar Wright, like, independent, but a little bit more independent what they were doing. I feel like they have a plan of what they want to do, and sure, she would have been great for it, but, this is what happens. Sometimes the exact things just don't match up. You hear Edgar Wright, her, Michelle McLaren. It's just Hollywood, man.
And if anything, this makes me respect her a little bit more. Well, not that I didn't respect her before, but it's this idea that they probably offered her a fuck ton of money for this.
Oh, yeah, and, like, she was going to do her first blockbuster, like, film.
Exactly.
There's some directors that just hope for the day they get to do one. And
that she stuck to her guns and was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this right now at this point in my career.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Black women will never take a bribe like that.
Yeah.
Also, it sounds like someone's washing dishes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is someone drowning right now? Tom, are you drowning?
Come around, Tom.
Tom is actually in his kitchen doing
he's at the
this.
dish line.
No. I don't know what the noise is.
Hashtag don't drown Tom 2015.
Hashtag give Tom a laptop so he can actually go to My Free Black.
With all of us, that's where we're meeting up after the show.
No, actually, I will make an account on every single porn site I go to, and put in comments on every one of the videos I watch saying check out Comic Book Cast, like on the YouTube, YouTube. I'll put a YouTube link in there, and I'll see if and people be like, oh, well, there was this weird guy with with some weird face. It's SJ's face, obviously. I still have that weird, creepy pic of SJ saved on my computer for some reason.
Of course.
Make sure you comment something specific about the video you're commenting on as well, just so it doesn't get flagged for spam.
Oh, yeah, true. But, like, man, I'm like,
plus, also, then the people seeing it know that you've actually watched the video as well.
Yeah, but, like, at this time, I cry and masturbate every time.
Now, obviously, of course, now that it seems that Black Panther is without a director yet again, who would you guys like to see fill the void? Do you have any particular picks who you would like to see?
Not really.
Give me a second. I'm trying to think more of it, like, because you got John Watts to direct Spider-Man, so I'm trying to think of like someone that's kind of like not super indie, but just like they're just not well known, because that's where they go.
Now, has Forrest Whitaker directed before? I want to say he's directed before.
Don't know. Did he direct Ghost Dog?
Maybe. I don't know. I know he was in Ghost Dog.
He was in Ghost Dog.
Let's get the director of Dylan Dog. Maybe he's out busy.
He's not doing nothing.
Let's get Brandon Routh to direct Black Panther. Let's get Mel Gibson to direct.
Oh,
that would be the greatest movie
hell
ever.
What about Quentin Tarantino?
Fuck, if Tarantino directed.
You know what though, like,
That would be amazing.
Seeing the way they kind of went with like trying to get Ava DuVernay to direct I'm assuming they're gonna try to aim for a black director for Black Panther. And it's not because like we're trying to make a message saying we're doing this and everything.
Only a black director can tell a story.
Well, they're
about
just
a
trying
black
to.
Hero.
I think they want the best person for the job, but they just don't want so much backlash.
You know, there's gonna be some backlash. Be like, why is a white person? It's just like when
that's
Django.
Why they don't want that. Like, of course, they want the
Django
best.
came out.
It's unescapable. Sadly.
Yeah, so that's why they're going that way. I mean, it's the same thing how DC's trying to get a woman director to film Wonder Woman, and how they're most likely going to get a woman director to film Captain Marvel. It's like you want the best person for the job, but you know there's going to be so much of this backlash. You're like, let's just try to go that way.
Also, too, do you really want to be the white guy who fucked up Black Panther? Because you know if you are, they will never let you forget that.
They'll be like, you don't understand black people. It's like
that's one of the like if something's like wrong in the thing, that's where they'll go after the director. If a man, directs Captain Marvel, and be like, oh, a man just doesn't know a woman like or how to direct like women or whatever. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know, it's just, that was say all this stuff.
We should get my old health teacher who told me that women don't have, or they do have, penises.
What?
Like, that was this one time, he was like, women have penises and prostates.
The South education.
Yeah, really.
Now, since my health teacher was really stupid, or he was painfully right, do women have prostates?
I don't believe they do.
Okay.
Isn't that one of the biggest arguments you see about like gay rights and stuff? It's like, why would God create a prostate if there was no use for it?
Because this man,
I swear I've seen that somewhere.
This man told me that women have prostates and they get their prostate checked all the time.
Wow.
And me as a stupid 12-year-old, I was like, I guess.
Did this same teacher say, Sean, come into the back, I want to test your prostate right now?
It was a trailer classroom.
Oh, jeez. In the South.
Guys, if we're, real quick, I got an idea. Ice Cube, Black Panther.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually looking at that too. I had Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, Ice Cube.
What about the guy who's directing Straight Outta Compton? He directed Gary Gray.
What about the guy who directed Red Tails?
All about say George Lucas.
Well, actually, what is it? The Boondocks guy.
Yeah,
actually,
I was just about to say Aaron Magruder.
Yeah,
Magruder.
Yeah, man, if Aaron Magruder would like to be involved in that project, I would jump on that right away.
I would have said Antoine Fuqua, but I feel like he's too much of a like an artsy high class already. He's too high,
and he's a little obvious too, right?
Yeah, he's a little
What was that name again, Joe?
Antoine Fuqua. That's how you say it.
Yeah, because I'm tight.
That is how you say his name. I don't get it.
Sean just finds the name really funny.
Oh, because I was like, that's how you say his name. I was like, dude, that's actually how you say his name.
Joe, if you haven't figured out that I'm a fucking idiot by now.
Oh.
I laugh at the dumbest shit.
I thought you were like, it sounds like fuckwad or something.
No, not fuckwad. No, you just said you just said the name and it just sounded really funny with your accent. And I was like, what? I was. That's like trying to listen to Rich Evans try to say like necessitate.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Or crossified.
Okay.
But there's a lot of talented people out in Hollywood. I'm sure they'll find someone interesting for a Black Panther. And you know what, too? They might find someone that, again, we've never heard of. Like you said, Joe, like the guy they got for Spider-Man. It's like, well, I've never heard of that guy before, but apparently he's a big up-and-comer, and apparently we should learn his name.
Yeah, his movie Clown is really good.
Yeah, you were saying, you were telling me about Clown long before he was even in the running, Matt. You were telling me about Clown.
Yeah, it's really good.
I feel like the only reason I saw that, though, is because I have this obsession with watching clown movies just because I think they're all murderers. I think they're all killers, and I feel horror movies get it right when they have clowns because they're all just.
For Joe, it's research.
When I meet Joe, I'm gonna show up in a clown outfit with big floppy shoes.
Like every time I see a clown, like I have this urge to punch it in the face and then run and be like, "He's a killer."
There's a word for that, Joe. There's an actual thing for people who have a phobia. Yeah, clown phobia.
Yeah, it's not more so like there's a difference between just being scared and just being scared and that you'll run away and be like, oh, get in the fetus position and like being scared and just like knocking them out and be like, yeah, what's up?
Joe gets aggressive when he sees clowns.
Yeah, because I freaking they're murderers, man. I don't want them to murder me, kidnap me, and murder me. You know how
Joe, you're like 20 something. Wait, aren't you like 20 something?
Have you seen it?
And you're scared of getting kidnapped?
No, it's not be
By a clown?
It's
You know the word
still
kid is in the
kidnapping.
word, right?
mostly to be murdered. I don't want to be murdered
It's
by a
still
clown.
kidnapping at any age, no
I know
matter
it's
what.
still
Like I feel like a
kidnapping
clown
at any
is
age.
just gonna grab me. He's gonna like tie me up and like torture me, cut off my arms, and then cut off my like head. I'm just like,
Joe,
oh.
Wow,
Joe,
that's,
party
that's
balloon.
weirdly specific.
Joe,
Oh, maybe I just
Joe,
saw I was watching a show where they did that. So
Joe,
like I was
Joe,
watching
Joe
a
went
show
to a
called
party of
Graceland,
balloon
and
animals.
the like it's about like FBI agents or whatever, and then
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I know
Graceland.
he was undercover, and these guys, this cartel guy cut off some hands, and I was like, oh snap.
Dude.
That's
know,
what clowns do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
I
Joe,
hate clowns.
Joe, the likelihood of you getting kidnapped by a fucking clown
It's
is
0 to none.
Is 0 to none unless
I
you
know
lived
that.
in Final Fight.
It's just one of the things that I just hate clowns. I can't like.
You know, here's the thing. When we meet Joe, we gotta dress up as like Sweet Tooth, the
Yeah.
Violator, Joker, Pennywise, and all the other friggin'.
And-
You know,
then-
no, I don't even hate the
Speaking of
Joker. I like the
Pennywise.
Joker. I just hate other types of clowns.
Yes,
regular
yes,
type
I
of clown.
love the killer murderous clown, but I hate all the other clowns.
Like the guy
Basically.
from which the trope of the killer clown stems from. Well, actually, no, I think that goes even back to Pagliacci. Pagliacci's the first one.
You know what? To be honest, I think it's because like when I was really little, like 4 or 5, whatever, or maybe I don't even know how old I was. It was like really little. I saw it. I wasn't scared by it, but it was. I saw it and I was like, whoa, that's freaky. And then it was me and my cousin. It was 2 cousins, and like it was so like dark. And then they had a it mask, and then they freaked the heck out of me. And like one was really old.
That was really quick, Matt. That was really quick.
Isn't there a remake as well of Stephen King's It coming out soon? Like,
Very
I can't.
soon, yes.
Yeah, I
I
can't
just-
wait for the promotional campaign and posters to be in every bus stop and
I
everything.
just,
You're gonna have a
Yeah.
shit time, man.
I pictured Joe and his cousin Chavo Guerrero just going, oh man, it's fucking freaky, man.
You know what though? I'm actually excited for the It remake. Like I like watching It. I like watching all the clown movies. Like I'm not really that afraid of them. I would hate them in real life.
You're
Yeah, I
acting
know.
like it's like you're seeing flashbacks whenever you see an ice cream truck roll by.
Oh, no.
Like flashbacks
I don't-
of clowns.
I don't see flashbacks from clowns. I just think I hated clowns after that. Like I got scared and then I started like instead of being scared, I just started hating them.
Did you ever see clowns at like a carnival? Like maybe that's the trigger. Maybe
No,
you just
I don't. That we don't have a lot of clowns here, like in carnivals. Like it's.
Man,
I was just wondering
Joe-
if you just had a prejudice.
If I saw one, I'd probably
Yeah,
throw my like brisket at
J-
him or something.
If Joe fucking saw a clown who just did not like life anymore, Joe would be like, do it, dude. You're a clown. Do it.
Just do it.
Do it. You're a clown, man. You chose a horrible life. Do it. You probably murdered a bunch of kids. Do it.
And on that note, on the note of Joe's
I hated
crippling
clown.
clown fear,
Now
I think
you
we
know.
can- I think we can call this episode for this week.
Oh man, we should show that movie Rise to Joe. Like
Oh,
where
yeah, with-
Crump versus Clown.
I think I've
Yes.
said it before though. This isn't the first time that I said I hated clowns, like with a passion. I've said it before, and people even tweeted at me like pictures of like really creepy clowns. I was like, these guys.
Man, somebody should do like clown dancing in front of Joe, and then another guy comes in and saves Joe by crumping.
You know what's freaky though? I don't know if y'all saw this on the like a year ago. It was like on some news website about this clown in the
Who
UK.
was just dressing up and
Yeah, and he was
going to
standing
people's
like he was just
backyard.
standing in the corners like this freaky thing. I'd be like,
Oh, you mean the clown that would just take weird pictures by standing in random places? Doing
Yeah.
yeah,
nothing?
yeah, and it was like in the UK, I think. And like honestly, if I saw that, I'd be hesitant. Like I don't know, should I walk away because it's so freaky, or should I
I'll pull
go
my
up to it
knife
and
out.
just punch it? Like just because
So,
you know, I don't know.
Pull that
So-
knife out, man.
So as we wind down this show,
Yeah, let's wind it down. Let's forget about this.
No,
Let's forget about clowns. And
no,
wind
let's
it
keep
down.
talking about it. Next, we're gonna talk about somebody dressing up as Freddy Fazbear and scaring the shit
Oh,
out of me.
jeez. There were so many Freddy Fazbears at the Montreal Con.
Are you serious?
Guys. Oh yeah, there was Freddy Fazbears. There was purple guys. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that since I don't know.
I'm not. I see. This is why I would never go to a con because I'll punch every last one of them in the face.
How was the con, Joel? Even though we know it's
it was,
great.
It was excellent. There was so much room to breathe. Montreal Comic Con is at this beautiful place right now, where it's in that place between being like a really big con, but it still has the feel of a really small con. Like you could breathe, you could walk around. Everyone was so nice. There was such amazing art because Montreal is a very art city. There was way more artists and artist alley stuff than there were actual writers.
Like that guy with that huge table.
Oh, that fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, the Marvel zombie guy. Shit, yeah. Armin and I walked past that dude. And our thoughts were just like, oh, I guess he must have paid a bunch of money for extra tables.
No, he just nicked tables off Francis Manipool, the motherfucker.
Yeah, only to find out later when we came back.
That's up, man.
What was great about that story, too, is that he was called out on Twitter by Jim Zub, who we totally got an interview
and Mark Wade. Mark Wade off the rocker at him.
So apparently this is a common thing for that dude.
Wait.
And I'm really glad that I didn't buy a zombie Elvis print off that dude, because I actually had it in my hand and I almost got it. Now I'm really glad I didn't.
Wait, Joel, you actually got an interview with somebody?
Oh yeah, Jim Zub. I interviewed him back at Fan Expo.
Oh, never mind.
When he's actually,
I thought
he's actually a pretty good writer. He does Samurai Jack.
It's on the Weekly Pull website.
Oh no! I got him at Fan Expo and I got him here too. We know each other. He's an art teacher. He actually teaches one of my friends from high school.
They're best bros now, Sean.
It's true. I actually asked him when we were done. I'm like, hey, where's the after party at? And I met Wooly, and I was sure to mention Sean in my video with Wooly. I'm like, hey, Sean, are you jealous yet?
Yeah, dude, the fact that you met Wooly, I'm like, you see, the thing is, the fact that you met, I'm gonna meet Pat, and me and Pat are gonna be super angry together, and we're gonna have some dinner. He's gonna punch me in the face, and the fact that he has to use a stepladder to do it.
Stepladder.
And then I'm gonna steal his hair.
You know, when we're talking about height, let's mention that a lot of people with all the pictures on the Facebook page are like, man, I didn't know Joel was so short. I'm not short. Armin and Shay are giants.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you, Joe, because like I think me and Sean are like 5'7". We're really short.
5'7".
I'm like 6 something, but they're like even taller than that, and Shay was wearing 6-inch heels on top.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. Like fucking Armin and Shay are just fucking massive compared to you, and you're massive compared to me. So I'm basically the Pat of the entire comic book cast
of the group.
Sean, when there's like when it's raining, there's like a little river. We're gonna have to climb on their backs for them to carry us because we're not that tall.
They're like giraffes and we're like short Mexican dudes.
Either that or they're gonna be like, oh Sean, you're so adorable, we're gonna put you right up here in the cupboard.
Dude, legitimately, I could fit in a baby seat.
Bro, I bet you anything when it's like when it's either one of us meets them or me's gonna be like, Sean or Joe, where are you? I can't see you. Like, where are you? Because he's so tall. He's gonna do that.
He's gonna be like fee, fi, fo, fum.
I smell the blood of a nerd.
See, now I think it's got to be your mission in life to get Armin to pose for a photo next to Shaq, just so we've got a picture of him actually looking small.
We can see.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to wear platform shoes when I meet all of you.
I gotta ask, Joe, like, it was a big Comic Con, and sometimes Comic Cons, people who like anime like to go in there and be like, oh, anime is cool too. I'm like, no. Get out of here! This is for comics only.
No, I'm still gonna show up as Dio.
There was a lot of anime cosplayers, but the actual like anime presence was surprisingly small, actually.
Okay. But I'll still show up as Dio.
Like they had they had a manga section and they had like a fuck pillow section, because of course they do.
Wait, it's not. But Joel, you don't own any of those pillows. I own like 15.
I don't own any creepy anime fuck pillows.
They're not made for fucking. They're made for cuddling for lonely people like me.
Oh yeah, because that's not even more creepy.
I know, and like, because the thing is, I'm lonely.
It's like a security blanket.
Well,
yeah, it's a security blanket.
I don't think I've ever loved an anime character enough. I don't think I have an anime waifu enough to get one.
I already have mine.
Someone has a big anime body pillow and just butt fucking it. Be like, yeah, take it, Dio.
Yes, Sean, I read that excerpt from your diary as well.
Yeah, I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure while fucking Dio in the butt. It's great.
It would be funny if someone's like, "Oh, but Joel is okay. They totally have a Cora one," and I'd be like, "Yeah, but she's not into dudes though, so it would be."
Yeah,
weird."
Joel's the only
still get
one that Joel's the only one that'll be like, look, it's not accurate to the show, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna have sex with
It's,
it.
I can only have a creepy pillow if it is, if it is lore accurate.
Like she's a lesbian, so I'm not gonna fuck it.
Where it's like, hey, we have this Tank Girl one too. Well, but Laura Petty in real life. Well, god damn it, there's just no pleasing you, Joel.
It's like, damn it, Joel's like,
Getting all
but you
picky.
gotta respect the pillow's life choices.
Exactly, you gotta be cool when it comes to creepy fuck pillows.
It's like fleshlights. Be like, look, I heard in real life that Jenna Jameson did not actually have herpes. Like, oh really? Just shove this thing on my dick now.
And on that note, I think we can try and wind the show down again.
Oh, this isn't over?
No, we're still
Still recording.
I am glad that the creepy fuck pillow talk made it into this episode.
Okay.
And from there, does anyone have anything to plug before?
No,
I do the
don't you say it, Joel.
No, I was asking you guys if you had
Oh,
anything.
Yeah, you better
I
not.
mean, you should go look on the TeePublic site for those Ant-Man shirts because
Those are
Ant-Man's
beautiful.
coming out, and you don't want to be that one comic guy who doesn't have Marvel or an Ant-Man shirt going to see Ant-Man, because then your other Marvel friends can be like, "Wow, you're such a bum. You don't have an Ant-Man shirt?"
Yeah, ride the
You don't think I
bandwagon,
can?
you shit.
So,
Yeah, go to the comic book cast
Wait.
store.
But couldn't anyone be wearing an Ant-Man shirt? You just wouldn't know.
Ah, because he's so
Oh,
small.
You'll be that one guy who
Kudos,
knows
Matt.
that thing, Matt.
Thanks, Vern
Point one to
Troyer.
Matt.
well, we would plug that.
There's like a Bugs Life one, and then there's like a Fast and Furious inspired one where it has like freaking Scott Lang with his helmet on the side, and then his
I
like
like that one.
car slash ant.
That's the one I want.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
one
pretty
I'm
cool.
totally getting.
We would plug an Arkham Knight podcast, but I was the only one who actually finished the game, so I don't think that's happening.
You're the only one that actually cares.
And you're like
You're the
one
only
of,
one who didn't trade it in.
you're like one of the people who actually bought it though too.
I bought it, finished it, didn't really like it.
I didn't
Remember
buy
Tom
it.
Paul's like fucking try playing Arkham Knight on PC. He was like, it keeps taking me to GOG. I bought it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I would totally play the game if someone sent me a copy.
Well, what
You're
did you
listening
buy,
out there,
you fucking
prison,
shit
Mike.
bitch?
Because
I'll give you access to my PC copy and see if you
Oh,
can play that.
Yeah. It's like, here you go, Joel. I got you a copy, the broken ass Steam copy.
Like,
I'm-
it's not even worth
I'm not even buying the game until all the DLC is collected in the Game of the Year edition that you know is coming.
Alright.
I'll probably
I
do
saw
that
the,
too because
I
as
saw
of right
the
now,
Batgirl. No, I just saw the Batgirl DLC, and apparently it's not even that big. It looks like it's like one of those episodic with like Red Hood.
Oh, it's
and
just a
Harley
challenge
Quinn.
map or something?
Yeah, because I saw how much it was costing. I
course
think it was
it
like
is.
$6.99. That was really short.
But
Yeah, at this point, I'm just waiting for Game of the Year.
Same here. But apparently that new Batgirl DLC which got announced today, apparently that's like Death in the Family inspired. That it's Barbara trying to save her dad from like the Seaport amusement park or whatever.
But Death in
Yeah.
the Family's in the main game though.
Yeah, I know it is. I
Yeah, but
know.
the DLC is like set before the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't see any need to go out and buy it right now. Anyways.
No, me neither.
Just buy Devil May Cry Special Edition.
So you can come all over Virgil
Dude,
like Sean.
dude, Lady and Trish and Virgil are like the best characters in that fucking game. Like,
So-
it's crazy.
So anyone else have anything else to say before I wrap this up?
Plugging things.
Yes.
Just like our plug.
Did y'all hear about that? The thing plug thing that went around. Like people thought it was a doorknob, but it was a butt plug.
Oh.
It was.
No.
It wasn't
How
a
do you
donut.
mistake a donut for a butt plug?
No, not a donut, a doorknob.
Man, and I
Oh.
ate it and everything.
Anything's a butt plug if you
If you use it right.
Try hard enough.
That's a plug right there.
No, but shut up, fucking stupid shit. I was gonna tell Joel to shut up, but I was really gonna say Joe, you shut up. But no,
It's just a reflex for you to tell me to shut up.
yeah, but anyway, to plug things, okay, check out Control Breakers on YouTube, do
Yes,
that.
please do. You
And,
guys have been doing a
and
lot of
also,
great work.
since Joel mentioned Wooly, everybody check out The Switcher on...
Yeah, tell them we sent you.
Yeah, tell them we sent you, even though they probably do not care. And tell Liam I says he should go back to being punished to Liam, and Pat should definitely hit me up on Twitter. But still, we should also plug the website myfreeblack.com.
Yeah, really.
You should actually upgrade that site from being ghetto to actually ghetto fabulous. And Pornhub for being so great for giving me free access to everything on February.
And
Now,
you mean in mobile? 'Cause everything.
What?
Didn't they do free on mobile?
oh yeah, they did. That's the thing. And also thank you Pornhub for actually trying to fund the first was it Pornhub the first space
Yeah, sex.
thing?
It's called
Yeah.
Specs, or I think what was it, Sexploration.
Yeah, Sexploration.
That's
Thank you
cool.
Pornhub for
That's
doing that. So everybody please support your local Pornhub.
And if you're
Por- I
listening,
mean,
Pornhub,
porn-
stop doing reruns.
Yeah, I mean I'm not
I
gonna
saw
lie.
that as a joke, but
Yeah, but seriously though, Pornhub, please contact us. We would love to support the website. We would love to be sponsored by the website. We would love to be sponsored.
Sure, we should.
what if there's that one guy who's actually like who works for Pornhub and he listens to us because of TikTok?
Oh, does he?
Big fan.
I don't know.
Well,
There's gotta be
If
one.
he
There's
does,
gotta
I'm
be
gonna
at least.
contact him and be like,
It's
hey,
like real ghetto porn though.
Yeah.
No, that's Murphy Black.
Yeah.
We're
I'm just
yeah.
waiting for when Sean finally gets to interview a porn star for the
For
podcast.
real.
Oh,
So
Talked about that for how long
I
now?
think now we can wind. So we went off.
man, it was been 4 years and we never had.
this episode feels like it's been going on for 4 years. And with that, everyone, be sure to like, subscribe, check us out on the Facebook page, follow us all on Twitter. And until next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for 4 years of Comic Book House. Here's to 4 more coming down the line. Yeah.
Let's hope.
Hell yeah.
Let's hope we don't self-destruct in the next year.
Yeah, really. Let's hope that doesn't
Close.
happen.